More than 2 years, my lord, your lordship has passed repeated orders. Today, there are only 2 information commissioners out of 11. There is no central chief information commissioner. There are 9 vacancies in all. And this has been going on. In fact, despite the orders of this court, repeated orders of this court, they are just making some excuse or another, something or another. Sometimes it is Bihar election, sometimes it is something else. But information, right to information is not important at all. This is not at all a priority for this government.
Regarding the appointment of information commissioners. Kindly recollect on the last occasion I said the
Any
appointment.
progress of-
Yes. Actually, there's a meeting was made, it's passed on the copy.
Can you give us a
I
copy?
am giving. It's only the meeting, informing about meeting. It was actually meeting was fixed on a particular date. That's immediately after that last sitting. Meeting was fixed, but however, due to some unavoidable or unforeseen circumstances, on particular day, the meeting could not be held. It will be held shortly and we'll be finalizing it.
This has been happening for the last more than 2 years. For more than 2 years, my lord, your lordship has passed repeated orders. Today, there are only 2 information commissioners out of 11. There is no central chief information commissioner. There are 9 vacancies in all. And this has been going on. In fact, despite the orders of this court, repeated orders of this court, they are just making some excuse or another, something or another. Sometimes it is Bihar election, sometimes it is something else. But information, right to information is not important at all. This is not at all a priority for this government.
Mr. Bhushan, that you will see the composition of the committee that
Yes.
might have been kept busy by these elections and all these things, maybe, quite possible.
No.
Till day before
I
11th also.
understand, my lord, that the leader of opposition had been asked, he was going, but then suddenly this letter was received that no, this meeting is postponed. So actually, my lord, this is not just the last instance. This has been going on repeatedly. If your lordship sees the repeated orders of this court, one after another, my lord, just see the
We are aware of those.
so many orders. Now, my lord, nothing will happen unless your lordship cracks the whip. Only this court can crack the whip, my lord. It is defeating a fundamental right which has been declared by this court in numerous cases. That this is a fundamental right. This is not just a statutory right. This is a fundamental right and it is being defeated in this manner. There are more than 25,000 cases which are pending there, and now, my lord, people have stopped going there because cases are not being decided.
All right.
Now it's 30,000.
What about any progress in the states?
No, hardly any progress except Karnataka. Karnataka has appointed all the information commissioners. Other than that, Jharkhand, it is defunct. It remains defunct. Himachal, it is defunct. It remains defunct.
Uttar Pradesh, we are all 1+4 and all are working.
Who is there for Himachal?
I'm there for Himachal, my lords. In fact, in 2022, there are only 2 posts. One is of Chief Election Commissioner, one is State Information Commissioner. Now, both of them were filled in 2022 itself for 3 years or 65 years. They both demitted
So
office.
you have all the, both the vacancy filled till 27.
No, my lords, as of now, they demitted office after April 2025, after 3 years, completing 3 years. As of now, the process is on. In fact, I have the chart with me which shows how many appeals were filed. That is around.
So like we are not concerned about appeal. We are not sitting here in appeal. Will you tell us that how soon you will be able to appoint the fresh recruitment? Any idea when you will complete?
My lord, the advertisements are out.
Advertisement has been issued.
Yes, my lord.
Advertisement should have been issued before the vacancy arose. Your lordship
But
had
it is
said
issued.
3 months before the vacancy, advertisement should be issued. Now it's been now 6 months after the vacancy, that 7 months. They are now saying that now advertisements have
You
been
will be able to do it in 3 months.
My lords,
All right.
Lord, unless your lordship cracks the whip, this is
we'll
not
just
going to
note it.
stop.
Now, what about
Jharkhand, again, all defunct.
Jharkhand?
Jharkhand, your lordship, from the last occasion, 27 October, granted us 45 days time to complete the process. Similar, we have issued a fresh advertisement, this will be completed.
Fresh advertisement, how can they complete?
What
Fresh
happened was,
Hmm?
there was an advertisement which was issued in 2024. That could not fructify because there was no leader of opposition.
No, no, earlier you were saying that you don't have a leader of opposition.
Now, their opposition is in place, but what had happened is when the earlier advertisement, there were a few candidates who had crossed that threshold limit of the. Well, the lordship permitted us on the last occasion to issue a fresh advertisement and complete the process within 45 days. That your lordship granted on 27th October. The process is on.
So you will complete within 45 days.
Actually, your lordship's order that take the leader of the largest opposition party as the leader of opposition was of January. Now from 7th January 2025, we are now 10 months down, 10 and a half months down the line. And 10 and a half months, nothing has happened. This is unfortunately what is going on, not, I
Who
mean,
is there for the Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan?
We have one chief commissioner and six state commissioner. One state commissioner has been retired, my lord. We have issued 0.
actually last time the court had said that they should increase their sanction strength. Today is 6. They should increase the sanction strength to full 11 because there is a huge backlog in Tamil Nadu. But 41,000 cases pending. And then, my lord, take Chhattisgarh. Now, Chhattisgarh, there is only one information
Just a
commissioner.
minute, Mr. Bhushan, we are going one by one. In Tamil Nadu, what happened to the additional vacancies? When are you going to fill?
Unless we have sent to the governor on 27/10/2025, the 5.
Recommendations. Recommendation for appointment or for permit?
Appointment.
Appointment.
Yes. With regard to one state commissioner, information, SIC.
All right, then.
Court
Chhattisgarh.
had said,
Sir, I
my lord,
appear on
your
behalf of
lordship had said
Chhattisgarh,
that they should sanction more. They should be functioning on full strength of 11 actually.
Well, that's not in
From
case of
7 to
Chhattisgarh.
now they have increased 11.
They have not increased. They have not increased. They have not said anything about that. They should increase to 11.
My lords will see the last order. My lords, I appear on behalf of Chhattisgarh. My lords, the selection process was stayed.
Just a minute. Madam, what are you saying? Those appointments which you are pending before the governor,
Yes, ma'am.
those pertain to the existing strength or the
Existing.
existing is how much?
One.
Now 7 is the strength.
Uh,
Or 6 or 7?
One vacancy.
6 plus 1, 7 is the strength. One post is vacant, but they should have increased it to 11
What
because
happened
The
to,
27/10 to governor.
what happened to the
what happened to
proposal
increase from 7 to 11?
27,
from 7 to 11?
Governor, recommendation sent to governor.
No. Governor is only this filling of one post. The increase in strength, no response.
No steps. Please find out that what happened.
And then
Oh.
Chhattisgarh, your lordship might take up.
My lords, Chhattisgarh, my lords will see the last order, my lords, para 4. My lords, there was a stay by the High Court on the selection process, my lords. My lords had requested the High Court to finish the process and to hear the matter and decide. That has been done, my lords, on 11th of November, my lords. Now the order is available, my lords. I'm praying for some time, my lords, may direct 2 months or something, my lords, to complete the process, my lords.
Chhattisgarh, the situation is that there is only one.
There are 2, my lords, that's incorrect. There are 2 who are there, my lords. There are 2 vacancies for which we've already advertised. And, my lords, that the process will be complete, my lords.
Only one
As directed by
commissioner
my
is
lords.
working out of the 4 posts which are sanctioned. But there is a vacancy, there is a pendency of 34,000 there. So it needs additional strength apart from filling up these posts.
We'll just take up, we're collecting data. What about Rajasthan? Anyone for Rajasthan?
Rajasthan,
Any idea, Mr. Bhushan, as per your report?
there is no affidavit, I don't. Rajasthan is all right, I believe.
All right.
I believe Rajasthan is all right. Maharashtra, your lordship may pick up. Pendency is almost 1 lakh. There are 3 vacancies.
Also, there are support staff which have been appointed. So there is support staff also there which have been appointed. So 7 additional posts have been created. Now there are 50.
In Maharashtra, original strength was 8, 15. So what happened to remaining appointments?
They are being done. I'm filing a resignation.
So,
We are in the process of filling that out.
How much time you need?
no affidavit by them.
He says he is filing today probably.
Yes.
Then your lordship may see Bihar. Only 3 ICs there.
Bihar, we will take up next date, Mr. Bhushan. Let them settle. Let them settle down. Oh, Mr. Mukherjee, are you there?
Uttar Pradesh, we have complied, my lord. That page 106 of our affidavit.
All appointments are made.
Yes, all 10 are there. I believe one gentleman has died, subject to correction, but that process is on to replace.
Oh, that's very
So about
important.
1
Anyway,
plus
that
10
you can-
is fully functional.
That you can initiate.
Yes, okay.
Madam, you are appearing for whom?
So I'm appearing for state of West Bengal, Milos. In the status report, we filed that the appointment of 2 SICs were under process. That has been completed. They have been appointed,
So all
Milos, and it's
appointments are
functional now. Milos,
No.
I won't say all, but Milos, 2 has been done, Milos.
No, I appear for state of Karnataka, we have also filled the 10 posts.
Karnataka, Mr. Bhushan has already pointed out that.
Now
we-
Madhya Pradesh, my lord, there are 7 vacancies. 7.
Who is for Madhya Pradesh? Who is the other state who's really, I mean, a lot of deficient?
Uh, so Odisha requires more sanctioned posts. There are 6, but the pendency is more than 20,000. Andhra doesn't have a chief for a long time.
Mr. Bhushan, we will take up it again after some time. Next date, you give us complete state chart of all these states.
Actually, what I had given last time on 27th October, that the position has not changed much, except that Karnataka has appointed.
But it is not of all these states.
Not of all the states, because we don't have
So we'll
information.
have a better picture if they
We'll do that.
alphabetically state total sanction strength, functional,
And the number of
No.
pendency.
pendency, and then estimated how much additional
Yeah.
addition in the cadre required.
Right.
So that a projection is there complete.
I'll do that. But meanwhile, my lord, your lordship should call the DOPT secretary. This has been going on for more than 3 years. This hide and seek and saying that, all right, we are appointing, we are appointing, we are appointing, we are appointing. And it has dropped down, my lord, from there were 4. Now there are 2 left, 9 vacancies. I mean, that's actually the worst case. The Central Information Commission.
Let us see that what they do. How long, Mr. Natra, any idea, any information?
At the earliest, I can give that
This is
commitment
again.
at the earliest, because now the parliament session starts. By the time leader of the opposition also will be available, we'll be trying to hold the meeting that time. So this is the composition you have to.
Actually, they should.
Anyway, you will take up the matter with the concerned quarter
Please,
and get it expedited.
I'll do that.
But that will not really mean anything. Unfortunately, this kind of order has been passed repeatedly, but unfortunately, it has resulted in exactly the opposite. Instead of filling up those 7 posts, now 2 more posts have become vacant and 9 posts are vacant.
Let us see. We
I
are,
think, Lord, your lordship should at least summon the DOPT secretary who is in charge of all these appointments. Why should he not be answerable?
if need, we will do that also, but Mr. Natraj will
Well,
convey our feeling and let us.
He conveyed last time that tomorrow it will be appointed, but tomorrow's meeting was postponed. Last time your lordship was told that tomorrow it is happening.
Maybe sometimes for some reasons beyond their control.
Reasons are all, my lord, elections, etc. The problem is that this is not given any precedence at all. Anything which may come in the way, foreign trip, this, that and the other, and it's postponed. This is a fundamental right which is being defeated.
So the matter pertains to appointment of chief information commissioners, stroke information commissioners in the government of India as well as the state governments. As regard to the appointments by the government of India, Mr. Nataraj London Additional Solicitor General has handed over copy of a communication dated 15th October 2025.
They have to fill 9 posts in Central Information Commission.
According to which the selection committee constituted under section 12 in bracket 3 of the Right to Information Act 2005 was scheduled to meet on 28th October 2025. However, the meeting couldn't take place and the matter was deferred. Next paragraph. We have impressed upon Mr. Nataraj to speak to the department, to DOPT and apprise them the total vacancies which are lying unfilled. We have no reason to doubt that the competent authority will take necessary initiative to fill up the available vacancies.
And my lord, the shortlisted candidates should be disclosed. That's what your lordship's order said. They must disclose the names of the shortlisted candidates. My lord, suppose if anybody has any information, good or bad, about them, they should be able to convey that to the appointing authority.
That if the bad candidates are appointed, if Mr. Bhushan, you will place on record before us.
That's not the point, my lord. That was your lordship's original order.
This issue has been
That
argued
the
on the last occasion. Again, he can't
shortlisted
repeat it
candidates
again.
have to
Same
be-
argument he is doing. Last time I pointed out
Have
the
to be
consequences.
placed before,
As regard to
on their website.
the various states, we are informed that the states like Rajasthan, UP, West Bengal, Karnataka have broadly filled up all the vacancies and their information commissions are working with full capacity, in full capacity. Next paragraph. In the case of Chhattisgarh, Leonard State Council informed that the court proceedings are over and given 1 month time,
This way it gives 2 months.
given 1.5 months, given 6 weeks time, the vacancies will be filled up. Similarly, it is stated by the Senior Counsel for the state of Jharkhand that
Well, your lordships have granted us 45 days time by the order of 27.
that the
Process is on.
vacancy will be filled up within the stipulated period of 45 days granted by this court on 27th October 2025. We have no reason to doubt that the competent authority will immediately look into the matter and do the needful as early as possible. Next paragraph. In the states like, in the state of Tamil Nadu, only sanction strength is 7, out of which 1 post is lying vacant. We are informed that selection process in finalized and the appointment is, and approval of the appointment is pending with the governor of this state. We are sanguine that the necessary approval shall be accorded at the earliest to enable the paving way for to fill up the available vacancy. Meanwhile, the state government is directed to consider the desirability of suitable increase in the strength of the information commissioners, comma, keeping in view the total pendency. Let a holistic view in this regard be taken and appropriate decision be taken within 2 months. Next paragraph. The State Council for Himachal Pradesh also undertakes that the needful shall be done within 45 days,
3 months for it.
within 2 months, within 2 months. Within 2 months. Next paragraph. So far as the state of Madhya Pradesh, anyone appearing for Madhya Pradesh? Comma, no one is present on their behalf. Mr. Prashant Bhushan informed that 7 posts are lying vacant.
7.
7. That being the state of affairs, comma, we direct the Chief Secretary, comma, State of Madhya Pradesh to start the process immediately, comma, if it has already not been initiated, and submit a compliance affidavit. The registry directed to forward a copy of this order to the Chief Secretary Madhya Pradesh for necessary information and compliance. It is clarified that if the needful is not done, comma, the Chief Secretary shall be required to remain present in court.
Your Lordship may direct all these authorities to put the names of the shortlisted candidates on the website as was directed by the order dated December 2018 by this court. That must be put out on the website. All the governments must put out. That was the order of this court, my lord. That order has never been varied thereafter.
Mr. Bhushan, our worry is that if the states will start doing it, that order is there, we are aware of that order.
Yes.
It may be counterproductive in the matter of appointments.
No,
So
how,
let us see
my lord?
why it is, because if they started allegations, counter allegations, some applications,
No, my lord, that.
the states will have a justification
So-
to say,
so-
now the candidate is, there are difficulty, we don't make an appointment,
No.
we keep it in abeyance.
With respect, my lord, with respect, what is the purpose of this? Of this direction to put out the names on the website? The purpose is so that
Eligible and
people-
suitable persons are appointed. That's all.
so that, my lord, any citizen who is a stakeholder in this Right to Information Act can point out to the appointing authorities that so and so is not suitable for this reason, so and so is not eligible for this reason. Now, just because, my lord, somebody can point out or points out that so and so is not suitable, that doesn't mean that causes any impediment.
Therefore, instead of giving this long hand to the authorities to themselves examine
Yes.
that so-called negative material or adverse material,
Yes.
let them go ahead with the appointments for the time being so that this crisis is over. And if we find that yes, there is something wrong with the appointed person, then we can have judicial
That's
scrutiny of
not
that
the
appointment.
point, my lord. The point is this. The point for that transparency was, the reason for that transparency was, firstly, this is the Right to Information Act, this is the Transparency Act. And in that act, the appointments of the apex bodies, that is the information commissioners, has to be done in a somewhat transparent manner. And that transparency is essential to ensure that the right people get appointed, that the wrong people don't get appointed.
Absolutely. That is what exactly we are also saying. We are on the same, there is no difference on this issue. The only thing is that if the right persons are not appointed, or rather we will say, we presume that those who are appointed are right persons, but if by way of concealment of fact or because of any reason, if a wrong person is appointed, you are there, you will point out, then we call upon that person also.
Lord,
Instead of
that becomes a post facto exercise. That can happen. I'm not saying that should not happen. That should happen also. But prior to that, prior to the appointment, this transparency is essential to ensure that people come to know who are being considered, who are being shortlisted, and therefore are able to point out
let us keep this issue open. We will have a.
But that issue is already closed by your lordship by a detailed judgment.
That's right.
It says so in so many words. In fact, the words are, the respondents shall put on the website the names of the search committee, comma, the names of the candidate who have been shortlisted, as well as the criteria which is followed for selection. Now, this is a direction. This is the mandamus which was issued by this court as far back as in December 2018.
We are not saying anything. We'll, if need be, we'll issue direction for the compliance of that direction also. But let us see that how, first of all, we manage this crisis and then we'll consider it. Mr. Nataraj, you have specific instructions regarding
Yes,
that.
yes.
We'll keep this matter after 10
Yes,
days. or
I'll do
15
that.
days.
The object of the act is to appoint the right persons. That is number one. Once somebody is appointed, whether he is eligible or not, that can always be examined by the judiciary. Judicial review is always permissible. It does not mean that, see, you have to disclose everybody's name.
Three people.
Let us examine all pros and cons and then we'll consider
Your
it.
Lordship may
This
list
is the
it,
Maharashtra matter.
your Lordship may list it shortly.
10 days, 12 days. It was the Maharashtra matter now because we are to 4 o'clock already.
Wow.